Well. You're most welcome back to the GMODISM channel. This is your host Eric, and today we're going to look through the submissions for the IKEA challenge. So we have requested to have some designs sent in, and all of these designs will then be publicly available for download in a little pack, which is going to be very beautiful. It's all going to be part of a warehouse structure, which is the IKEA, which I'm going to build. But first, we need to take a little look over what has been sent in so that we know how large we'll have to build the warehouse. I know the poster for the event said that the warehouse was already built. I lied. Well, so to know what to look at, we of course need to start looking at the things being sent in. So that's what we're gonna do today. So some people seem to have misunderstood the naming schedule, so I'll have to resave and rename some things, but no problem with that. We will begin with a sofa from Suzu, which looks like this. It's a very nice little sofa, and of course you can sit in it. It's three different what's that called? It's three different seats, and it looks nice and soft like lead. Beautiful little design, and I think this particular curve here in the back looks very nice. You can see, I think it's maybe two poles intersecting each other to make that smooth shape, but it looks very smooth. Yeah, that's poles. Very nice indeed. Then we have here from YY Man, we got the Flyta bed. So this is nice. Now I need to swatch up the names a little bit here because this says GMODISM event, but this is gonna be basically luck table like that, you know. Whatever, nobody cares. It looks fantastic. So here we have a nice little bed. And you can see that it's like a hovering type of bed. This is a pretty cool design. I kind of want one in real life. It looks very nice. Just perfect amount of unevenness there. I wonder if it's the... I'm honestly a little bit... Oh wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of mimics. Fancy storage material, that's what I thought. Right, so then we have the Tomstad wardrobe. Like that. I think I will upgrade the hitboxes so that they are hitboxes like that instead. But in any case, it looks very nice. Oh, it's a chain. That's so smart. Okay. Nice little wardrobe with even built-in lights like that. So that's nice. So you have to have at least 4 meters high room to be able to fit it properly, or like 3.5. Then we have the luck table, which I believe is a actual replica of a real thing, and it's a yeah. I think YY Man said that if I want anything from IKEA rebuilt for the challenge, like a replica, I can contact him if there is still a possibility. Here we have a beautiful glass table. I think that the glass is brown here. I think that might be my fault, honestly, because I don't know if I included the fleet colors as backups for the original design template. So these may have been empty colors in the version of the color scheme used, but they can easily be switched to 0, or you know, perhaps this one, the number 8, the chrome look. Yeah. Maybe YY Man can comment on preferred color before I save this down finally. So all the prefabs, as said, will be available for public download via the IKEA store. So we're gonna build a warehouse for that. If you're a commissioned officer or government official, of course, you will be able to access the files as just, in my folder structure, because that's basically what that is, a share of my folder. All right, so now we're going in to look at Krieger's stuff, and it's a Cordish cupboard. This looks very cool, very kind of medieval type look almost, very sturdy. I like that, and they are also kind of so you can have places on the shelf as well, which is always a bonus. Again, here I think I'm gonna upgrade the hitbox so that it covers all of it, or like maybe at least, or maybe not, because then you can't use the upper shelf. Yeah, never mind. It's nice as it is. Then we have a Cordish share as well. I suspect it's gonna be a similar style, and I was quite correct. Looking pretty nice here. This is it like with almost like red type of fabric as linings here? Well, nice details. Then we got a Cordish lamp as well, which is a real lighting source. Looks pretty nice. I like this one. Yeah. Nice little collection of dark color wood stuff there. So then we also have a Cordish log table. So here we have like Swedish bird dash. So that's like a misunderstanding a little bit here, but I'll make up some names for it. Don't worry. Beautiful. So here we have a nice little collection of this. I think I know what I'm gonna call. They kind of have the same style, all of them, and looks like Krieger wanted the Cordish in there. So what if we do like a Swedification, like we write for this, like that? That's probably gonna be the name for the entire series, Cordish. Excellent. All right, so that is what we got from Krieger. Then we have 3 very big submitters. So here we have the submission by Imp. And Imp has made my life very simple. And if you don't know Imp has submitted some of the ships that may win the Gimlet tournament. It's a very skilled builder and a good win contender there. Anyways, here we have perfect understanding of the naming rules. Look at that. This is made up Swedish words or real words. Grönflask is a bottle. Beautiful. Perfect. Strandlåg, sun lounger. Beautiful. This is perfect. This is absolutely perfect. Also, Imp has made my life very simple. So here we have the collection by Imp. So we are going to plonk down the entire collection, and they are of course available in separate areas as well. So we got beautiful tech stuff. We got some tech junk. I looked at the individual stuff a little bit earlier. Oh wow, this is beautiful. So we got a little photo frame with From the Depth, absolutely cool. We got book collections, binoculars. Oh, and look at this. Like a shockskärm, like the fat old CRTs they're called, cathode ray screens, with like a Gimlet class poster here. And here we have a stationary computer, and well, isn't this beautiful? It's like the flat screens with a VESA mount thing. This is a cool way to make a keyboard. I never seen that before actually. And we even have our poster made into a little mouse mat for maximum weebiness, basically. Oh, and here we have the green flasks, looking very cool. Unicorn vomit and ale. Well, that's beautiful. And somebody stabbed the hole in the water one. Okay, that's quite funny. Wow, that's a cool texture for the knives. I wonder what texture that is. Huh. Well, they look very nice. So we have a kitchen here, like a cupboard, a cutting board with some stuff. All right. Okay, we're back. So the game, I got to reload it a little bit. But anyways, we have a beautiful kitchen unit here. And even with some like fake lights below here, you can see we have a fan and like a droplet of water even coming out from the tap. It's such much detail. And these handles. Oh, paddles. Got it. And even on the fridge, we have these beautiful little posters. Nice nerd vibes. Yeah, that's very cool. Oh, look this shelf as well. We have like a home stereo system thing, like lit up hills like that. That looks so cool. Wow, okay. A potted little, not a little, pretty large plant here. Nice. And a neat little bunk bed as well. So here we have some sample mannequins. And for this one too, that's so cool. So even for the bed, yeah, that's very cool. And we gotta love this little propeller animated ceiling fan with a built-in light. It looks very, very, very nice. And of course, sort trash things. Beautiful. I also love like I wonder where these buttons come from. I get curious. Is it like the missile breadboard perhaps? I don't know. But you can see like this induction stove. It looks very realistic indeed. Very nice. Very nice. Oh. Are you kidding me? It's actually kind of... Oh, I almost thought the oven had interiors. But it's to get these extremely thin lines. Yeah, that's why. Very, very cool. I don't know if I ever saw such a detailed kitchen, and now we have it for folks to use when it's implemented in the IKEA. Beautiful bed too. It looks very, very luxurious. Very nice indeed. And oh, so there we have like the lights there too. Oh, very nice. Yeah, very, very, very nice. That's some beautiful submissions. And also, Imp also sent in this little thing. I'm just gonna check that. Yeah. Oh, well, of course, all of them are included here. We also have this material override showcase. So it's like a prefab of overridden material. So here it's like they have been like each different material overrides you can choose from. So this is like a display of all of the different possible materials. And that's a pretty cool way to have, I feel like. Like this can legit be useful if you want to know what could be available. I suppose it's like a 4-meter beam that has a wood beam 4 meter that has its material overridden with a different one. So I think this definitely has a place in the IKEA. I didn't really think about it, but I'm building a series of alphanumerals too that can be useful for the interior too. And this is very useful to have as a type of, well, you could call it like different cover options or flooring options or whatever, ever you want. But it's really useful. Well, that's some highly impressive things from Imp there. And we'll have to move on. So, and now we have Monomagier and Kevin left. And both of them submitted a lot of things. So let us check it out. I'm gonna spawn these and we're gonna take a look through them. Oh wow, that's a cool share. That's so modern. That looks really cool and modern. Huh? That's a design I would never think of. And this is like it's called Embed's Tjänst. it's like seat of office. I don't know the perfect translation. Oh wow. Well, I'm gonna spawn this and just show you them a little bit quickly, because otherwise this video will be hours. Actually, they have like the perfect names, and if I'm gonna spawn all of them, I'm gonna forget them. So we have to look at that. This is also a perfect example of understanding the naming schedule. But we have the våt sink, which is basically a well, it's a sink, as I said. And we got the våg, as you can see here. This is the microwave. Looks very microwavy. And the tyg towel holder sitting right there. Then we have the tvättmaskin, which is a which is a washing machine and dryer combo here. Very cool. And then we have the toilet, which is surprisingly a toilet. So that's very nice. So now we finally have a option to the one setup built for so long ago. And here we have the tidlös working table. This looks so cool. This is definitely I wouldn't say it puts my desk thing to shame, but almost. This is nice. This is nice. And with the green little lamp here as well. This is like a proper expensive pencil as well. Well, we're going to go. We have the takkrona, which is a hanging light. Oh, wow. Look at that. Tiny pieces of wings make out small little... Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I like that, yeah. We don't have a... It was so long ago we had a chandelier. Then we have the sänka, which is another little sink, a little more compact sink with a wall-mounted... what is it, like copper thing? Very nice. And we have the sänglampa, which means bedside lamp. When this is a lamp, of course. Looking very nice. It's one of those lights, but it's kind of turned like that. Well, that looks pretty industrial. We got the solbränna, which is a chair. I was almost expecting a sunbed, but it's a perfect naming because the IKEA names usually don't make any sense. Oh, look at that little angle too. We're like doing ergonomics here. This is very advanced. This is very advanced. All right. We got the Slapna sofa. Oh, very nice. Rubber sofa like that. Yeah. Looks pretty sturdy. We got the Skugga umbrella with table combo. Oh, yeah. Yeah, okay. That's very nice. It's very like going on vacation vibes here. Very nice. And this little stripy pattern, that's gotta be a lot of decos, no? Wow, this is really intelligent. Dish piece. Oh, it's a dish. Oh, wow. It's like the perfect intersection. Yeah, I can't restore it. Let's put it again. That's very clever. I was thinking, oh my, is that like 50 decos? Pratade TV-set. That's so funny. Okay. It's like an old-timer TV set. Beautiful, on a table as well. We got the pall, which is a stool. Self-explanatory. Very small and tidy. We're going for a beautiful industrial theme here from Motormagier. And here we have the Omringa shower. It is a full shower unit. That is very nice. That's something we had, we That has been lacking for a long time. And this looks such tidy and clean. That's very cool. Mysigt low deco ceiling light. Oh, okay. So we have a little tiny ceiling light, which we can actually spawn it here. With a neat little shiny color like that. It's a very blue. Pretty modern. I get that's probably like LED light vibes. Then we got the mottagare radio. I like the name here. They make sense. And that's a small little radio. That's very retro. And we got the Lhasa bookshelf. Look at that. Oh, wow. And we kind of have... What are that? What are those? That's pretty... I'm confused. This is cool. This is cool. But what is this? I just don't know what it is. It's one of those smart things, right? And a control terminal? What? A control terminal? What is the control terminal? I'm not to botch anything. I just want to see how the control... Wow, this is a block I haven't seen for a long time, man. I forgot this even existed. Oh, and it looked perfectly like a bookshelf from the back here. That's such a smart, low deco solution. I'm quite impressed. I am quite impressed. All right. Well, it's gonna be hard to know which are gonna be the two best ones here, which I can give some trial nitro, which was part of the reward, because there are a lot of good builders submitting here. Well, big thanks for those of you who have submitted. That's such cool things, and especially Motor Magier here, which we're looking at now. This is very cool. Use fluorescent light. It looks very fluorescent. Wow, that's like very depressing office vibes. Beautiful. We should have them in all the offices. And this is a craft induction stove and oven. Okay, nice. I should turn off my light because it lights up the glass very hard. Very nice. So we got that little brass copper industrial part there. I really like that vibe. That's not standard, and that's cool to see. And this is a classic. It's a hot plate. This is like induction oven N. So that's like the futuristic. It's an induction oven. And here we have a nice little more classic hot plate. Oh wow, this looks like one of those Le Creuset pots. I feel that these have like a pretty proper own style almost. Look at that. Here we have a wall light sealed with glass, perfect for like a bathroom or a wet area as well. Glöd wall light, exactly. Then we have the gammal, which is a table, and as the name suggests, pretty old style table. Look at that. Oh yeah, the railings. I never thought about using railings for something like this. So this is also a beautiful thing when you have a challenge like this. You get a lot of new ideas as well. And we have a little typewriter machine on the table as well. It comes like pre-decorated. That's cool. And here we have... Oh, is that the text block? It is not, because the text screen doesn't have the keys. What is this? Wow, okay, is there some kind of old text screen? Railing, and here we have medium steam controller. Is it the PID? It has to be, right? Here we have interface screen, woodblock. Is it the PID? What? Oh yeah, I remember that now. The PID has a built-in real keyboard. Oh, I wish I remembered that, but now I do. Wow, that's such a valuable little tip here, because then we can really make proper keyboards in the game. You learn so much new from this. Well, Motormager is definitely a professional builder here. That's been in the game for a while, I suspect, to one, learn all these things, but also know the old textures and where to apply them. Like, this is a learning journey for me. So here we have a beautiful little set of storage units. Well, the förvaring shelf system looks very nice. And I suppose these are modular as well. I think so. Then we have the Färsk stove vent. Look at that. So that can be placed over, well, a hot plate or a stove or whatever you want. And it fits perfectly. Isn't that very beautiful? Wow. Fuktig, we have the drink dispenser. Look at that. That's a tiny little water dispenser thing. Perfect to put on a table or something. Right. Here we have the family table set, and as you can see, it indeed is such a thing. Oh, and to not take up, they are like kind of staying offset like this in between a block, so we have a plex instead. Definitely works. That's very cool. Looks very tidy. Then we have the Deedskrap. Anyways. Deedskrap. Oh, it's like filing cabinets, kinda. That's very cool. Yeah. We have small shelves there. And then we have a daughter desk. And it also contains a computer here. And here we have the PID here as well to get the full-size keyboard and a pretty futuristic looking ergonomic mouse. I like that. It's obviously meant to be set against the wall or something. And yeah, that's nice. And we have like this feels like a pretty, so it kind of enlarged up this wood texture, so it looks a bit more rustic than how we're usually used to seeing it, right? Yeah, it's the regular. Sometimes you don't know, it can be some similar old thing that has been, well, defunct or something. And here we have a nice little fridge unit in the same industrial copper style. I really like that. It feels very novel. And also a beautiful bench that looks very park vibes. Here we have the bed, which is a bed. Look at that. It looks very like almost institution, hospital, or army. Simple metal frame like that. That's very nice. And here we have the Bror. Double bed. Oh, double bunks. Nice that. Bort basically means away. So we have a little trash can there to put in the corners. And it definitely looks like a little trash can. Isn't that nice? Oh, and we have the ball pool table. Look at that. That's a proper pool table. Yeah. I never seen another pool table than the one that Setup builds for so many years ago. So it's beautiful to have an extra pool table going on. or well, also for the IKEA, because of course designs I've collected from people that have built for the AOG, I can't just take them and smash them into EKEA. It's only submissions for the IKEA, because, you know, for this thing, it was clear from the start that everything submitted here will be part of the IKEA and made public. So here we have a beautiful blender called Blanding, and it definitely looks like a blender here. That's very nice. Beautiful detail. So much creativity here from Motor Magier. And here we have the billiard pool set. Oh, right. Oh, and even one of those little Schalk units. Ah, and pool things. That's cool. And we got the, whoops, bemerka. Why am I? Thank you. The bemerka desk. Oh, look at that. So here we have a new type of pencil. That's so advanced. Can you see this? It's like a note block with those little things holding it together. And it looks realistic. This is next level. Wow, that's so much detail. This is like a beautiful set to make bureaucracy on. Very nice. And here we have another bed unit, which is bekväm. Very nice. Means comfortable. Nice. With storage underneath as well. That's so nice. And we have the arbete table as well. So this is a little... Oh, we did a little typewriter here as well. Another model at that. That's so cool. Well, then we looked at all the submissions from Monomagier. So we now have Kevin left. And this is divided into 3 different sections. Alright, so we have a part of Animimics. We have stuff that needs some kind of breadboard and interiors and wing blocks, was it, for like moving stuff. This is advanced stuff. Right. So I think the easiest way to begin doing that is actually spawning the platform, because Kevin also submitted a platform with all of them first, and I said I want prefabs. So then he did the prefabs as well. But I'm extremely happy he also submitted the platform, because then we can look at them much easier for this little video looking through stuff. And before we look at Kevin's stuff, we'll have to look at Motor Magier also sent in this as, you know, a fortress. So it's basically the well, this is the old platform. Let me just take it up. The new updated platform has an automatic thing that makes it not sit into the water, by the way. Anyways, welcome to IKEA. It's beautiful. This is the steel I'm looking for. So we got the different like signs telling what it is, and we have, well, you can have them here in the different. Oh, we have some extra ones here, it seems like, maybe. Well, in any case, beautiful TV set moving on there. Oh yeah, we actually there is actually more here, unless I missed some. That's cool. So here we have like the different areas, and we also have arrows to kind of find your way around the platform as well. Oh wait, no. Oh no, I hope Motor Magier didn't build the IKEA on platform on like platform Mark 1, hoping that this would be the colors that would be used. Maybe that cool vibe with copper was unintentional. That may be the case, because when I'm looking here at this one, that's a new cool bed too. When I'm looking at this one, it has other colors. Oh wow! And we even have a little boat here and a laptop. That's so cool. Well, maybe Motor Maggot and I have to just talk about that. If oh wow, look at this boat. If it's so that the intended colors are now not intended colors, because of course the updated the color board that is on like the Mark 1 of the platform is unintentional. It's on the Mark 3 that we have the updated colors, or of course the style board, but we can clear that up for the final making of the IKEA. Well, very nice. Oh, and inside of here we have oh, so here we kind of have a warehouse area, right? Yeah, oh yeah, this is like modeled after real IKEA. So here we have like the things in boxes. That's cool. When you walk through all of this, it's like a mini warehouse. That's beautiful. Well, any case, let's move on to see what Kevin has submitted. So here we have a little platform, and this is an absolutely crazy display of animating mimics. Here we have the refresh rate Animimic Destroyer 9000, which is just a little showcase to show what happens when you have too many Animimics. Well, for the fun of it, we will restore them. And we have a lot of beautiful information here to learn about Animimics, and this is a pretty new topic for me. But yeah. And so at this animation from further away, you will notice the refresh rate lags. Yeah. Try placing down a deco and move it, rotate it and scale it. Yeah, so basically we can try that. So because apparently some of the things what happens here is when we place a decoration. Oh, that lagged. Okay, so you can see now I moved it and now I rotated it. Oh shit. Yeah, it really lags. It really makes other mimics lag. So we'll have to turn it off then. And okay, now it gets to the position. So you basically can't place down decos if you have too many animations going with Animimics. Here we have some information that you can animate whatever you want in from the depth, but if you animate too much stuff, things lags, and it also makes it difficult to place decos. So we can do things. This is like a little demo. We have scaling. We have moving positions. That's so cool. And we have rotations. And everything is done with a little time thing. Evaluate, what is this? Math evaluator percentage? This is space math to me. Okay, but it does things. And there are so many cool things here. A lot of these Animimics are hologram projectors. I have placed on this fortress rely on rotation over another set of breadboard for a set effect. So we have a lot of effects here. Oh wow, look at that. We got a lava lamp. We have a mainframe pod. This would be perfect for incarcerating rogue AIs. Oh, floating gold block. Note, alloy block can be changed with any other block. Yeah. And here we have gears, player control, hover up and down to see them in action. Let me see, I don't know what... Okay, player control, hover up to see them. Whoops. Oh, now I accidentally... I think perhaps I need to switch to another type of controller. All right, I finally understood this. So we can make them move. Isn't that very cool and advanced? Right. And for this, we have a garage door thing. So if we go forwards, it will open. And if we go backwards, it will close. And we can kind of make it close. And we're basically scaling one of these blocks to make it look like a garage curtain. And this is a radiator from the fuel engines. Very advanced and cool stuff. So here we have the fortress of a thing. So we have tachyons, pulsing planar shield effects. So this is only requires some engine power in order for it to work. Problem with use. Oh, yeah, for looks only. But I think this looks pretty cool, so I don't know why you would like to have it as... Like, you would like to use this as a shield in that case, right? I suppose what this does is just, yeah, modulate the projector shield's color. Also, glass shader override the planars at curtain angles. Yeah, I recommend that you only use planars on your craft for looks and for engine power. Yeah. If you press V and you go down the power tab, then they'll lower the power priority of the planars. Yeah, okay, so we can just differentiate power priority. But I feel that this is a pretty cool way to also have, like, to have your shields animated. It can look very nice. Cool little tricks like that. Then we have decos that move with wing blocks. So they have a 45-degree movement. However, if we rotate the decos themselves to the 45 degrees, we will be able to have a free 90-degree rotating deco without the downsides of animations or the use of air propellers. The downside here is that will be turn rate of the wing blocks. Yeah, so low turn rate of the wing blocks. So keep those in mind when cooking. Yeah, this is like a tech demo. So we have dials basically showcasing the wing blocks in use here. So this is how the wing block moves, but if you turn it, you can have a 90-degree movement like that. So here we have a pivot rudder, and here we can see we have a wing block, and we got a hidden wing block controlling a hatch like that. Or a door thing. With this tech we can have stuff like doors for missiles, etc. Also, reminder that this tech can be used on custom rudders too. And don't forget that FTD is a physics game and that your wing blocks moving will affect your craft and even give you lift, which can be big problems on tiny crafts. Yeah, I kind of understand why you would like to use propeller hubs instead, because the propeller hubs, one, they have free rotation, and the propeller hubs that are these things, and they do have free rotation, but if you make them move, I believe they will take some engine power, even if you basically have nothing attached to it. Let's see, or do you? I don't really remember. Who knows? Well, anyways, I think they take some default engine power. I think Kevin said that too. And other than that, we have moving animated holograms. So here we have a little tech demo thing using Unicode for the holo projector and breadboard to rotate them. You can get effects like this. Of course, keep in mind that shaders in from the depth fight each other, so keep them safely apart or make one more forward than the other in terms of meter status. Yes, of course. If you want to make them, like modify them, you can change it in the breadboard. So here we have in the breadboard, we have the whole projector move and spin like that. Yeah, very neat indeed. And here we have an example. We can color it and resize it and glass blocks it from showing unless you're in certain angles or in the glass. So here we have paintings on angles. So we used kind of glass blocks to cut off a border, did we? Or it's just kind of cut. Oh yeah, we have it on for to cut off the border here, and then we just have them animated here to make beautiful moving paintings. That's so advanced. Custom paintings for interiors. Use the drag view and just copy the breadboard blocks and holo projectors for prefabs. Also remember to copy the non-fleet colors the paintings use. Some use glass. Yeah, well, we already have our setup of colors. Well, yeah, we already have the color board, so I guess they have to be adapted to that. This looks so cool. Look at that. So, as Kevin says here, some of these use glass to hide the Unicode's clippings through objects, but it can be flawed in some angles. I see. Oh, and here we have like moving things like a thing closing or this like letter closing. That's so cool. And we even have crazy spinny bits. Oh, are these clocks? We have clocks. That's very cool. That's actually working clocks. So here we have time of day. So this is the time of day, and it outputs it to a different area here. Now I have fixed time right now, so that's why they are all exactly 11 o'clock. Right, and I don't know, this is maybe just deco or something for the tachyon stuff, but or it's to showcase this custom material that's very cool, which I think the lightning hood uses on some crafts. And as for the doors, we have beautiful animated doors here. You can look at them. They look so cool. So advanced. This is next level animation stuff. It's really hard to do this in this game if you're new. Anyways, here we can see some of the animated holograms doing spinny cool things, making things look a lot more advanced by that degree. Bigger text example to showcase how it looks without being on the table. So here we have a chess set. That's such a cool little deco. I didn't have time to add the checkerboard pattern, so I used Camo 35. Got that. I also articulated the shares are static, disabled in the menu, prefab but can be copied without them. Alright. Highly advanced chess tables with pieces that pulse. Yeah, that's a very advanced chess table with pulsing pieces. It's very cool though. And here we got material changes discovered by Goldminer. Oh, Goldminer, cool. That's very cool material changes. That looks so techy. So sometimes it can be hard to know how the material changes will affect things. Now, large mat. Oh, right. So you use the large mat and you kind of get a circuit board here. And for this one, there's a large mat on a base conduit. And this is the large mat on passive 360 sonar, but the old variant. So the large mat has a lot of textures in the same material, and dependent on what you put it on, it looks very different. Here we got some tech stuff hanging from pieces as types of wall decorations. Oh, and a little full slotted computer thing that you can kind of input cards into. Bits and bobs for interiors. So this is a microwave question mark. Is this like battery charger? That was some time ago I saw. Holy moly. That's like, there's a lot of old textures in this game I just forgotten. Look at that. And here we have a few computer sets. And cool techy things. Is this like a hammer? This is like a hammer. Shaft piston. An old failsafe. Two of the old fails. That's very cool. Right. So we got some beautiful deco things there. And what are these? These can be anime pop-up turrets. Yeah, okay. That's a fun thing, but you know, it's a little beyond the interior deco challenge. Everything is gonna go into the IKEA. So Kevin did submit a lot of the things here. So we have, for example, electronic chip. So we got this little thing here. But I suppose, from what I understand it, these are the same as... oh, here we have the reactor thing. So that's like a reactor. It's a little bit industrial, so it may technically not really fit in IKEA, because we're only having interior stuff for interior decoration for that specific thing. But I'll definitely save it down and use it. But stuff that are nice looking, like this, we have beautiful little hanging things to have on the wall. That works very nice. It's a general decoration. So some stuff here will be needed to be animated with the breadboard thing. I'm going to look into this a little bit more to try and understand how it exactly works. But I don't need to do that on screen when putting it together. As long as everything works and is neat for the official IKEA store that you can get from, from download from the workshop when it's all done. Well, that will be kinda it for this time, however. So I just want to say big thanks to all of you who have submitted to the IKEA challenge. It was beautiful to look at all of your stuff. And I'll need to take the things I built and the things you built and put it into the IKEA. And now that I know how many things we have, I know about how large I should make each section of the store. So that's gonna be a fun little project that I'm going to work on behind the scenes, and then I'm going to shock you all with the completed IKEA and upload to the workshop. And for those of you who submitted, if I put any questions to you in the this video, you can DM me or you can put it in the comments of the video as well. But it's more, I'm more assured to see it if you DM me on Discord. But in any case, because if you post on YouTube comments 5 days late, I may not get a notification. If you post it the first 3 days, I'll see it on YouTube as well, but I can't guarantee it like a week later. That's just that. But without more rambling, I'm saying big thanks for watching, and thanks to all the commissioned officers in the army of GMODISM, which is, as of right now, Admiral Dragon X62, Commodore the All-Around Gamer, Commanders Ali, Ben Wilkie, Cameron Dixon, Sven van der Velde of Lieutenants, Anto, Previ, Danny Sakin, Owen, Parvag Reed, Vincent Veritas, Volkite, Rick Pearl, Scuba Rocks, and all the cadets. And of course, big thanks to all of you in the Ecclesiarchy as Well, this is your host Eric signing out, and we'll be back in future videos, so stay tuned.